Hey y'all, it's Lynn from Always Moving Mommy, and I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of some gift ideas for tweens and teens, especially boys. I think it definitely is easier to go out and get stuff for girls during the holiday season. Sometimes people say that it is harder to find stuff for the guys. So I asked my guys to put together a list of their top 5 things that they're hoping to get this holiday season. So first, Corbin, who's my 13-year-old, is going to tell us what's on his list and why it's on there so that you know what to look for the teenagers in your life. And then next we'll hear from my Carter, who's 10, almost 11, and he'll give you some insight onto what those tween boys are hoping to get for their holidays. So, what is the first thing on your list, my dear?
Well, these aren't really in numerical order on how I want them, but the first one I put down was a 3DS because the kids I hang out with at school have them, and it would be really fun to get into the conversation and stuff.
Okay. And they have had DSs in the past, so it's not like it's a new piece of equipment for them. And we do have a Wii and things like that. So Nintendo is a familiar brand in our home, thankfully. But just the newest 3DS is not a bad thing. It's always good for the kids to be up on the latest technology, like Corbin said. All the other kids have it, but the 3DS is a couple years old, so it's not the latest and greatest, but it is a really awesome toy. Do you know what might be your favorite thing about it?
I mean, just the ability to change it into 3D. I mean, that's pretty cool on it.
Mm-hmm. Do you know about any of the games for the 3DS?
I do know about Mario Kart and all that stuff.
Okay. Do you have a favorite game that you're hoping to get with?
No, not really, because I'm not aware of all the games. I just know there's Mario Kart, and they did make a new Mario Kart 8 for, I think, the 2DS.
Awesome. Okay, so the 3DS and games are on the list. What else are we hoping for?
I do have... Me and my brother like to play Nerf, so I put the Nerf Desolator on there.
Okay. And Nerf is a very popular pastime at our house. The kids are always, it seems like, outside playing Nerf, and Carter will probably tell you about the theme for his birthday party this year once it is his turn. So it doesn't surprise me to see that they're asking for Nerf. And Nerf is one of the things that I am always excited to see on their list because it requires them to go outside and be active and play together. It's not something with a screen that they're going to sit down in front of and play for hours with no social interaction or just being a bump on a log. So I am happy to see things like that on their list. And I know Nerf, they've played Nerf for so long that it's a brand that we know and I trust in our house. So I know that the products are going to hold up well and are going to be able to be used for several years. It's not something that they'll be sick of as soon as Christmas is over. Okay, what else do we have on the list?
It's another Nerf item, but we have one at our dad's house. It's a Nerf Rival gun, but it's not really, it uses different ammo. It uses these foam balls. So I would like one of those. It's called the Nerf Rival Hurricane.
Okay. So, like Corbin mentioned, different Nerf series have different types of ammunition and different things involved with them. So it can kind of be fun to collect things from the different series or get all the different gear for that particular series. And again, I like it because they're outside and they're playing, which is great. Okay, what's next?
This is the last thing on my list. Well, she already mentioned the 3DS games that I wanted some games for the 3DS, but she mentioned that, so you stole my thunder. So the last thing was I would like a new binder for school.
Okay, what kind of binder are we looking for?
I don't know the specific name, but it does have like folders and stuff to help me get a little bit more organized. And that would help me with, just getting organized, getting my stuff around, and other things, backing up for school.
Okay. So, I do like when the kids put actual things that they need on their list. That makes me super happy because I try to get them things that they actually need to kind of kill two birds with one stone. Yes, it's a Christmas present, but it's also something that they need when you're on a budget or you only have so much to spend on Christmas or only so many presents that you're going to buy. Being able to purchase things that they actually need and are going to use help that budget go even further. Do you have any other gift ideas for teens that maybe aren't necessarily on your list, but you hear other kids talking about or other kids have things?
No, not really. I mean, there are these AirPods that are out. Those, they look cool, but they're really expensive.
Okay.
They're really expensive, and they're easy to lose.
Great. What about any kind of experiences? If people were going to buy an experience for a teenager, what kind of things do teens like to do? Like concert tickets or sport tickets or a trip somewhere, or what are some good ideas?
Teens, they really don't like to go outside. They like to stay inside a lot. And teens, they're hard to understand.
That's why we need your help. So if they were going to buy an experience, what should they think about?
I'm not sure. But I will keep thinking. And when I do, I'll get back to you.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing your list. We're going to swap up places with your brother. And now we will hear what the Tween set might like for Christmas. So, what's the first thing on your list, my friend?
As Corbin said, I like to play Nerf with them, so I put some Nerf guns on my list. First, the Nerf people have released a new Mega Nerf gun called the Centurion, and it's the first Mega gun with a clip in it. Second, as Corbin wanted, a 3DS.
Okay, so what do you think is cool about a 3DS?
I just like that it can change into 3D and have 2D still.
Okay, so do you have a favorite game for 3DSs or
No.
not yet? So if somebody were going to get a game with the 3DS, what game do you think is like a good...
Mario.
A Mario game? Okay.
Mario's always amazing.
Okay. What's the next thing on your list?
The next thing is another Nerf gun. It's from the Zombie Strike series. It's the latest. The Nerf Dreadbolt. It has new arrows that go in.
Okay. So, obviously my kids like to be outside, which always makes me happy. And we are lucky enough to live in the South where we can be outside pretty much 10 or 11 months out of the year.
During the winter.
Right. We don't have to worry about snowstorms or anything like that. We do have a little bit of rain, but nothing too terrible. So Nerf guns or, outside toys, the bigger items, bicycles, scooters, basketball hoops, things like that, always seem to go well here just because you can get such an extended use out of them where, you might be able to get 3 months or so up north between the snow and the cold weather. We get a lot more use out of things like that here. So I like getting the kids stuff that they can use almost year round and that gets them outside too. So Nerf is a good win.
You can also play inside.
Well, you could play Nerf inside too, maybe with some rules. Okay, what else is on your list? 2 Nerf guns and a 3DS.
Another Nerf gun from the Doomlands, which is one of the newest types of Nerf guns, the Nerf Negotiator.
Okay, what does that one do?
It holds 20 bullets, and it's a very tiny pistol.
Okay.
Which surprises me that it holds 20 bullets.
Okay. And a great idea for stocking stuffers or little add-on gifts is always like more ammunition. Or we did another video that you can watch about Nerf specifically, and some things that you have to have, some things that are nice to have, and some things that you can make yourself to go along with Nerf. So definitely check out that video if you're new to Nerf and kind of trying to figure out what you have to get started Christmas morning. And what's your last thing on your list?
My last thing is another Mega. It's a Mega bow and arrow called the Lightning Bow. It holds 1 bullet and it shoots pretty far.
Awesome. So lots of Nerf and a 3DS, basically, is what we're breaking it down to. Okay, so maybe some things that didn't make it on your list, but what do you think other kiddos your age are hoping for this Christmas?
Probably a football, basketball, baseball, and baseball bat.
Sports stuff. That's cool. Anything else?
No.
Not really?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right, well, hopefully that gives you some idea for tweens this time of the year and teens for gift ideas. So check out alwaysmovingmommy.com for some more information. We have a bunch of gift guides up there that you can use during the holidays and throughout the year. And make sure that you like and subscribe to our social media channels. Thank you.